jeepneys to return to the streets of Metro Manila starting Friday, July 3. The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board says 49 routes can resume operations. Jeepney drivers will not need a special permit, but they will have to print a QR code, which must be printed and displayed in the vehicle. Drivers should wear masks and gloves at all times, while commuters should wear masks to be allowed boarding. Commuters must pay before boarding the jeep. Capacity should be kept at 50% and there should be barriers between the driver and passengers. Log into Rappler.com for the list of the 49 routes. On Thursday, July 2, the Health Department records only 294 new coronavirus cases in the country. This brings the total number to 38,805. The single-day rise in cases just below 300 is low compared to new cases reported in the past few days. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeire says the low numbers is due to a temporary adjustment in the process. In related news, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque defends his visit to a marine park on Wednesday, July 1. He claims it was not a leisure trip and did not violate quarantine measures. Photos posted by Ocean Adventure but later deleted shows Roque in a rash guard and swimming cap, posing beside dolphins on a beach. Other photos show him speaking with park staff without wearing a mask. Roque says the visit was just a side trip of an authorized trip to check on his family's swine business and to distribute personal protective equipment to a nearby hospital. The Philippine Army admits lapses in the handling of the crime scene of their comrades, who were killed in Jolo, Sulu. It turns out, the men looking around and going through the scene of the shooting incident were not policemen but soldiers. Former Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief Ricardo Visayas shared the CCTV footage on his Facebook page Wednesday, July 1, and strongly criticized the PNP for contaminating the crime scene. It showed men, some in plain clothes and others in fatigue uniforms, examining the dead bodies and peering into the SUV. But Army spokesperson Ramon Zagala says there were no PNP personnel when the responding soldiers arrived at the crime scene. He adds, the intent of the soldiers walking into the crime scene was to check whether the victims were their comrades and to see if they were still alive. Meanwhile, the National Bureau of Investigation says an autopsy reveals soldiers in Damog, Managelod, and Velasco sustained 3 to 8 gunshot wounds. Asula was not autopsied and was buried right away in Sulu, in keeping with the Muslim tradition. A fraternity from the University of the Philippines, Visayas is being accused of misogyny and sexism after an online chat of its members were leaked on Twitter. Dubbed the #Centilla scandal, a Twitter account posts the alleged screenshots showing the sharing of nude videos and photos of women, describing gay people as snowflakes, making lewd comments about women including their sister sorority, and describing looking at girls' profiles as window shopping. Members of the chat group also sexualized minors, calling them yummy senior high school students. On Thursday, July 2, the UP Visayas Centilla jurists apologized to those who were harassed or violated by the actions of its members. In a separate statement, UP Visayas Centilla jurists' sister sorority, UP Stella Juris, says, "There is no place to justify nor tolerate any malicious conduct. The two organizations promise to ensure accountability of its erring members." In 2018, a chat group of members of UP fraternity Upsilon Sigma Phi revealed conversations that were sexist, homophobic, and Islamophobic. House Senior Deputy Majority Leader Boying Remulla accuses Amcara Broadcasting Network of being a dummy of network giant ABS-CBN.
We have already elicited facts necessary to show na ito pong Amcara, isang moro-moro po. Malinaw na ho na the dummy relationship between ABS-CBN and Amcara is existing.
ABS-CBN has a block time arrangement with Amcara, which owns Channel 43. Using Amcara's frequency, the agreement allows ABS-CBN to broadcast on several channels through ABS-CBN TV+. In a House hearing Thursday, July 2, Amcara Chairman Rodrigo Carandang admits the transmitters his company was using were actually purchased by ABS-CBN. Amcara President Tony Veloso says the block time arrangement with ABS-CBN involves airing ABS-CBN's digital channels for 21 hours a day, 7 days a week. Remulla alleges the scheme allows ABS-CBN to circumvent the terms of its franchise. But ABS-CBN and Amcara executives maintained their block time arrangement was above board. On Wednesday, July 1, ABS-CBN channels were no longer viewable in TV+, after the National Telecommunications Commission ordered ABS-CBN to stop broadcasting using Channel 43. Meantime, a video of Remulla goes viral Wednesday, July 1, as social media users draw attention to his note-taking as the national anthem played. Remulla apologizes, but also blames quote-unquote ABS-CBN people for supposedly spreading the video.
I would like to apologize for an earlier incident na ako po'y may sinusulat na note nung naka-flag ceremony tayo. And as usual, the ABS-CBN people are the ones playing it up now on social media, but I will forgive them.
In today's fact check, a graphic or quote card claims Vice President Leni Robredo said the coronavirus lockdown should have been enforced as early as October 2019. This is false. Robredo did not say the quote attributed to her. The Facebook post has been deleted, but the quote card is still being shared by some users and pages. The graphic on the left is the original quote card produced by Rappler last June 25. It features a quote from Robredo criticizing the government's lack of urgency in responding to the pandemic. The graphic on the right is the manipulated version. Rappler's fact-checkers searched the internet for any record of Robredo having said the lockdown should have happened October, but came up empty-handed.